Hey Libra, it's your girl Jay, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2022, baby. Uranus is now direct. I'm filming this on the night of the 18th. Uranus is now direct. The North Node is in Taurus. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. There are some big shifts, and it's just fucking lawless around this bitch. So we're just raw dogging this reading. I'm giving like minimal astrological notes because I do feel like it's a season to expect the unexpected and learn how to thrive amidst the unexpected. Hydrate. Light it if you got it. As y'all know, Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything for daily content. Check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. So we're just winging it, Libra. I will tell you though, on January 29th, your ruling planet Venus goes direct in Capricorn. And I do feel like there are finally things that are coming into your sphere that you know you want. You're ready for. You're ready to pursue. You know what you want to attract. You know what you're like aware of your attraction capabilities. And I do feel like it's like finally moving forward in love, finally moving forward in money, in business, in career, in the aesthetic, finally, like, you know, really kind of getting the go-ahead of like doing those kind of aesthetic changes that you've been thinking about doing. No longer needing to really hold yourself back. I do feel like finally things are starting to move forward. These lessons, some big lessons have been learned, some aha moments acquired, and it's time to, I have to sneeze. Thank you. Thank you. I get to hear your blessings. Thank you. I do feel like this is just like getting back on the horse. I don't know. It just something feels good. Feels good about it, and I'm here for it. Venus is going direct on the 29th. Then we have the new moon in Aquarius on February 1st. Mercury going to be going direct in Capricorn on the 3rd. And so Mercury and Venus are going to be kicking it in Capricorn together for a second before Mercury leaves and goes back into Aquarius on the 14th. On the 16th of February, we have a full moon in Leo. You know I'll do a separate video on it. But I do feel like that the new moon is the time for you to start to manifest and be planting seeds and doing all of those things. The full moon is when you harvest. So I do feel like there's something about honoring your rhythms, allowing yourself to shift, to change, but we're just going into it. I honestly am not even trying to really like channel that much before. I just want to like just get in it. So light it if you got it. Hydrate. So deeply immersed in that full moon and Cancer energy from yesterday. From yesterday. And I'm actually quite excited for Venus to go into Aquarius too. Then, you know, she's exalted in Pisces. So it's just like really things are on the up and up for you, Libra. You may not realize it yet, and it may be kind of like touch and go right now, but things are on the up and up. Empty your lungs. And then take a deep breath when you're ready. So we're open to receiving the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2022. Welcoming in the messages from the benevolent ancestors, from Mother Earth, Mother God, Father God. Making room and space for that divine union within, so you can experience the divine union without. Experiencing it internally so you can experience it and manifest it externally. I'm using the mystical manga. And I'm loving this deck, especially for Aquarius season, because it's very like fantastical and abstract and beautiful, just very celestial even. First card out, first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne, Libra, is temperance. There may be some sort of upsetting situation that you are really needing to focus on recovering from at the beginning of Aquarius season. Something with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. I do feel like pouring into yourself, mixing and melding, experiencing your own personal alchemy is really important. For some of you, this is making products. For some of you, like, you may be burnt out on some sort of situation, and I feel like it's time to start working with your hands, working with your mind, absorbing as much information and positive energy as possible. This is Jupiterian energy. Jupiter is now in Pisces. Some of you are having a Jupiter return, and I do feel like peace is coming in. This feels like peace. Clarify how to give yourself peace. Clarify the lessons that you need to learn or observe from the abundance that wants to come in. I feel like some of you, clarify the lessons that you need to learn from this Sagittarius or this Pisces. I do feel like there are a lot of, this feels like angelic presence, like you really like feeling in the spirit. You really feeling, I feel like, you know, your guides are really taking care of you. Your ancestors are really around. That's why I think it's interesting that I even chose or felt the need to call them in, because there is this like benevolence, this protection. This almost feels like a wreath, and it feels like the World card, like that wreath around, like this very like rooted and grounded protection that wants to come in. And I do feel like with temperance coming out, it's just like how are you coping? I do feel like there's shifts in sobriety, needing to pay attention to anybody in your life that has substance abuse issues, or needing to tend to those relationships, needing to look at your own habits. Are there any addictive qualities that you are portraying or that you're needing to really evaluate? Any kind of deprivation. How are you starving yourself? Are you starved of something? Sleep deprivation, like nutrient deprivation. I just heard vitamin D deficiency also. So some of you, I feel like, definitely are needing to get outside, needing to maybe supplement, needing to evaluate your new evaluate a new supplement routine. Really investing in your physical body, drinking way more water, hydrate. As I say that, hydrate. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, because there's some sort of balance that wants to come in. Look at the vases that they're pouring, you know, in and out of, like the water is flowing in between the two. So I do feel like when you reach for flow, the divine will match that hustle. The divine will increase your flow, increasing your connectivity. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements helping you spiritually, or helping you connect, or you're recovering from that connection, or recovering so that you can properly connect to them. There may be someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that maybe you're taking a break from, or tempering from. Maybe some imbalanced situation. Something may not feel fair. Are you giving what you're getting? Are things reciprocal? I do feel like there also may be people with Libra placements really playing a part, or you're recovering from them in some sort of way. I do feel like, Libra, this is, I mean, someone else other than you, Libra. But this looks like harmony wants to be restored. And I do feel like some of you are recovering from having to ask. You're recovering from being in that place of need, from always like needing a handout, or feeling like you're taking a handout from the government. Excuse me, this could be some sort of government assistance coming in. Shifts of power in the government. Maybe some sort of policy is changing, or changing for the better, I feel like, though, in regards to what you're receiving, in regards to maybe unemployment or financial assistance or something. Some of you may be experiencing a hardship, or recovering from a hardship, or recovering from some sort of a loss. Or maybe there's someone with Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that wants to give to you, and you're in a position of needing to really heal your ability to receive. And that's a big thing that's coming up. It's been in like almost every reading. It's like receptivity. Because I feel like whatever it is that you're recovering from, there's a period of like voluntary self-restraint. Wow. Voluntary self-restraint that's going to allow yourself some balance. So there may be, I feel like, Aquarius season, Libra, may start out with you needing to really be careful about money, needing to save money, or you have just already been in that mindset. And it goes from the 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. There is definitely a financial come up. You're feeling physical energy is increasing, so feeling better physically. Like feeling better physically for longer periods of time, I hear. Like, that's what this feels like. It's just like more consistency in your health. There may be a job offer coming in. There may be family coming to visit. Someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements coming to visit. Someone that you meet at work, or someone that you meet while you're doing some sort of business or transactional kind of experience. I do feel like there is a whole new chapter in the realm of how you relate to your physical health, your physical body, how you relate to abundance. You also may be nervous about something. I feel like there's someone that's nervous about visiting you, someone nervous about approaching you. You may be or if it's not you, flip it. There may be some family coming in, or someone that wants to assist you or help you, or apprentice. A mentorship or something. There could be an internship or apprenticeship or something coming in for you guys. Maybe really like studying. I do feel like you guys are really getting grounded. Center of the reading be the 10 of Pentacles. There's a brand new cycle in how you relate to abundance, how you relate to financial freedom, how you relate to family, who you consider family. People finally showing up, new soul family coming in. I feel like some of you have really like gone through it. You've been through some sort of something, or you've been depriving yourself, or really exercising a lot of voluntary self-restraint. And then the Ace of Pentacles just flew out. It flew out kind of sideways, so this may not happen in your timing, but 3 Pentacle cards coming out. And it's interesting because all the readings I feel like have been heavy pentacles, and we're going into fixed air. And so I feel like Capricorn season, this Capricorn season has been really like, has made a very specific impression. The North Node is now in Taurus. Uranus direct in Taurus. The Mercury is retrograde right now, but Mercury is going to retrograde back into Capricorn. So there's still a lot of earth energy that's emphasized. And the Ace of Pentacles coming out after the 10 of Pentacles is just like, oh, not only is a brand new beginning, but it's like gonna be even better than you expect. The aces coming out, of course, speak again to receptivity. What are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? What are you clinging to? What idea are you clutching on to? There are going to be big shifts in friends. big shifts in who you surround yourself with, who you accept help from, also there's offers coming in. Libra, I feel like you are Venus ruled, and you are used to attracting, and you can draw that stuff in, but it's like finally it's like you get your power back. Venus goes direct, and it's like, okay, it's happening. Like, we're back, like no longer on E in some sort of way, or you're no longer having to hold yourself back, or you're no longer having to temper yourself in such a way. If there are any kind of sobriety issues, or issues with substance abuse, or I feel like it's not even, because for some of y'all this is just like you smoke a fuck ton of weed. Y'all already know what it is. And I do feel like in order for you to make some to take advantage of this rooted and grounded energy that is coming in, for some of you, you're really going to have to temper yourself. You're going to have to really like be able to call yourself out, and like, do I need to be this high right now? Do I need to, or some of you are finally coming to terms with like, damn, I've been drunk for, this amount of time, or damn, my roommate's been drunk this time. I don't want to be around this, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to, that kind of thing. There may be just some understanding of like, why people may be restraining themselves from you or around you, or why you have restrained in some sort of way or kept to yourself. I do feel like sustenance, food is really important, Libra. Fueling your body with the correct fuel. Fueling your body with organic and like healthy, good quality food is really important. There may have been some sort of upsetting situation or some sort of health scare or something that happened that I feel like is really coming up to get your ass in gear towards really honoring your physical vessel in a different way. And you do that, and there's this influx of good health, an influx of something of value, an influx of time, you feeling more connected to time, you no longer taking your time for granted, someone not taking your time for granted. Maybe there's someone new with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements coming in, a new opportunity, a new gift, a new relationship, something feeling really stable, something feeling really grounded. And that's crazy that we're in your fellow air sign, so it's like, of course you feel comfortable in this energy, in this vastness. But I do feel like there are new opportunities that are going to come in that are going to be very important and very comfortable. Just put you in a position of being comfortable, because the North Node being in Taurus in a fellow Venus ruled sign, I feel like there is this luxury, this higher quality that's coming in, and that you're demanding of yourself, so you're going to be experiencing it externally as well. Final card, final message. All right, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is going to be a juicy plunge. All of them have been real juicy this season. Final card, final message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune for the last card, and then the Six of fucking Wands as the bottom of the deck. Yo, you guys get ready to be seen. And that's why this Temperance is coming out. Some of you, it's like there's public success and recognition coming in, and you'd better damn well have your shit together and not be a fucking like slobbery, gross, drunken fucking mess or whatever it is, so that whenever you're finally like your opportunity comes, and like you don't do this. It's like you don't want your opportunity to come and you're a mess and you don't have your shit together. Things like finally, whatever it is you've been working for finally comes in, and like, you're still like drowning in like all these emotional things that you've had ample time, opportunity, and energy to tend to. So it's just like, there is something, and I know I'm sounding harsh, but that's how it's coming through. It's just like, it's time to get the fuck in motion, because there's some big shit here at stake. that are not even at stake, that are up for grabs. I feel like there's two tens here. This is very reminiscent of the Virgo reading that I just did. I feel like they had two tens as well. I mean, Aquarius season, it seems like it's not fucking around. It's bringing in multiple new beginnings and different areas of your life. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then the Chariot under that with the Queen of Coins. Okay. So very much so, it's like tend to your shit, get over your shit, integrate your shit, boo, so you can get busy getting comfortable, nurturing yourself, luxuriating yourself, not sitting around asking fucking why, Libra. Get out of the trap of why. There comes a point in time where why becomes a trap. You can only peel back the layers until you start to like miss the fucking message, you know? And so, ooh, I'm excited to clarify all these cards in the Patreon plunge, patreon.com/justjeverything. This looks intense. There's definitely someone with Sagittarius or Pisces placements coming in or playing a big role in your life. This starts out with a Sagittarian card and ends with one. Well, it's Jupiter. It starts with Jupiter, ends with Jupiter. And so this is benevolence. And then all that's in between it is benevolence. It starts out rocky with Temperance, says that there's some stuff that's upsetting that's going to take place. There's some stuff that you may need to be recovering from. Some of you may be feeling really frustrated, like I've been doing the work, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, or I've done this, or they're getting that. Some of you may be needing to chill out because you're getting jealous and you don't want your jealousy to block your blessings, or you don't want your envy or your anger at someone else's role or someone else's purpose or someone else's, you know, their path. It's not like your calling wasn't a fucking conference call, boo. And it's like, you've got to do it your way. Stop being envious of how like easy you think other people have it. You have no idea what other people are going through. So stop comparing your path to other people's path. It's time for you to really start to allow yourself to figure out how to consistently recover so you can maintain homeostasis on a regular basis internally, so that, bam, you can experience harmony and homeostasis externally by way of something of value coming in, the scales finally balancing, the tables turning, things finally starting to go in your favor. And some of you are recovering from the fact that you've been groveling, or you've been conceding in some way, or you've been asking for so little. Like you feel like you're asking so little of people and you're just not able to get it. Or you finally realize you've just been asking the wrong person, or you've been surrounded by the wrong people. You've been starved of conversation, starved of comfort, starved of affection. And I feel like now you finally like figure out how to acquire it. How to acquire that harmony. There is harmony coming in your body, harmony coming in your wallet, harmony coming in your career. You just have to like allow yourself to recover so that you can like update. You know, it's like recovery so that you're not in a place of just like constantly being on guard. Whenever you tend to wrap up the recovery, you can like re-enter society, re-enter the world with like a new state of mind, a new understanding, a new flow. And that new flow is going to expose any imbalanced power dynamics in your life. And that imbalance puts you in a position of receiving or being qualified for this brand new beginning, this new start. And it's going to impact your surroundings. It's going to impact your physical reality, this new beginning. And for some of you, I really feel like it's family. And for some of you, I feel like it's a new job, a new opportunity, a new side hustle, a new something. But it could just be like, finally, I feel like myself. Finally, I feel better. Finally, I know what to do. Finally, I feel safe enough to surrender. And Finally, I feel safe enough to allow myself to receive. Finally, I feel worthy of receiving. Finally, I feel safe enough to share, to put, you know, to put whatever I have out there. And then the Ten of Wands comes, I mean, excuse me, the Wheel of Fortune comes out, and it just reminds you, hey, this is a new fucking season for you. And yeah, it may feel shaky. It is a wheel. It is in motion. You may not know what the hell's going on. It may look like chaos, but it's actually a blessing that's coming in. And there's a new season. And for some of you, it's just like, it looks like in the ways that you've been down, the divine is really like lifting you back up. And you have an ability to really like shift. I want to dive into this because this looks like really moving forward. Public success and recognition. Victory with the Chariot. But that Chariot card says that your homework is integrating the harsh lessons, extrapolating all of the fucking knowledge, the nuggets of wisdom out of so much pain. And that takes time to really observe, to feel safe enough to observe those hard times, to feel safe enough to observe your thoughts, your thought processes. And once you are safe and comfortable observing your thoughts, you're going to shift how you speak. Your words are going to naturally shift. And when your words naturally shift, so does your physical surroundings and your abundance and the people that want to be around you and the prosperity that feels now, you know, that is unblocked because your mind isn't blocked. You have access to infinite resources. You will be taken care of. Something I like say to myself on a regular basis. You just got to get comfortable being seen and asking for what you want, being comfortable, being vulnerable. And that's going to shift, and that's going to take some recovery. So get used to it. I love you. You got this. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.